The prosecutor in charge of handling the protester trespassing cases at UT Austin says those arrests are putting a real strain on the justice system.
79 pro-Palestinian activists were arrested yesterday when they tried to take over and occupy the south lawn of campus. Most of those are charged with misdemeanor or criminal trespass. The Democrat DA who dismissed cases from last week and who would prosecute these new cases in Austin claims both sides need to find another way to move forward. Fox 4's Sean Rabb in studio with more on the story. Sean.
So last week, Delia Garza's office in Austin did dismiss all those cases. She has not decided how these arrests from yesterday will be disposed, but her message to the governor, the university, and the protest organizers who want the university to divest from weapons manufacturers doing business with Israel is what's happening now, in her words, is unsustainable. A peaceful, low-key gathering on the south lawn at UT Austin. In contrast to Monday, when police and state troopers made 79 arrests, 65 of those for criminal trespass. The university saying 46 of them were not UT students.
It's just unsustainable. It's unsustainable on low-level criminal trespass charges for us to keep cycling through the criminal justice system when I don't think it's helping the current situation. Travis County Attorney Delia Garza says the protesters' arrest dragging down the county justice system. Garza says for now, none of the cases brought have been dismissed, adding there needs to be a balance between university concerns and the right for people to have their voices heard, and that it's not the role of the justice system to arrest people because of what might happen. Nor is it the role to assist our governor in efforts to suppress nonviolent and peaceful demonstrations.
No one is being arrested for their speech because they can't be arrested for their speech. One of the puzzling things about your governor's actions has been that he spoke out and said you shouldn't allow people to say anti-Semitic things and they should be kicked off campus.
Ken Paulson is director of the Free Speech Center at Middle Tennessee State University.
They can restrict the time that a protest occurs. They can decide generally where it can be, and they can tell people, for example, they can't have tents. That said, the university still has to ensure there is the opportunity to protest, and that's the balance that has been so difficult to strike in Texas. So you cannot punish students, even if you think they're misguided or saying hateful things.
The county attorney using her political bully pulpit, challenging UT Austin to extend an olive branch to pro-Palestinian protesters and for protest organizers to accept it.
To be leaders in this community by initiating a compromise with protest organizers with fair and reasonable free speech parameters. And I encourage the organizers to come to the table in good faith so that they can be heard.
And Delia Garza also says she's concerned how what we've seen could escalate if people believe they're being prevented from exercising their right to participate in nonviolent protest. As yet, no response from Governor Greg Abbott to Garza's comments, and more protests planned for this week.